Hi, this is Matt Yatter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, August 23rd, 2019. The address we're inspecting today is 3278. That's 3278 Southeast Brookwood Avenue, Hillsboro, Oregon, 97123. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD color video inspection camera. This is one of the best cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it has been noted that some aged sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 4-inch PVC piping. We are running some water from the main floor half bathroom sink right next to the kitchen to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. All of the joints, junctions in the pipe, at least that we've seen so far, appear to be glued and watertight. And after just about 5 feet from the cleanout, we're going to dive straight down into the ground. So we're getting deep here. And it's not uncommon as you pull out of this dive to have a little bit of standing water at the bottom of this. So this is a little bit tricky for the drain technicians to keep a strong pitch in the pipe as they're pulling out of a straight down dive. So let's see how they did. Looks like they did pretty good, except for towards the end of the dive, it's like it leveled out, and then it went for a little bit further, and then leveled out again, and there's a little bit of a slight offset, a little bit of a slight lip in the pipe there. You can see that's kind of what we have in the screen right now. It's just kind of the bottom lip or bottom ledge of the pipe, so they didn't get it together really smooth, or very smooth in this area here. We're going to attempt to jump this and then keep on going, but a little bit of a rough connection there. I think kind of the key, and on the pullback we'll turn off the water so it all kind of drains out of here so we can get a little bit better look. It looks very minor. I think the key is that we're coming straight down, so we're pulling out of a dive, so everything is just flying down this hill, and then it gets to the bottom. It's got a little bit of a jump at the edge. It jumps over the top and then keeps going. The key is it doesn't really appear to be causing any problems, as there's no debris buildup. There's no toilet paper snagged on here or anything like that. So just a little bit of a rough connection. The water is crystal clear, which again is good news. So it does look like things are making their way up over the top, especially considering we're just flying straight down off the side of a hill at this point. And then we hit that and things slow down just a touch, but it doesn't appear to be causing any problems. So because of this, we would highly recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years just to keep an eye on things. And what we'd be looking for when we come back in a couple of years is that there isn't any buildup in these areas. There's no toilet paper snagging or anything like that. But the chances of enough buildup happening here to where it's going to start backing straight up a decline is not very good. So again, doesn't appear to be causing any problems, but we would recommend as precaution keeping an eye on things. So I'm going to hit it kind of hard so we can jump up over the top of it. So we're going to transition there. That also signifies the transition between the private builder's material, which was the white pipe, into the city branch piping, which is this green pipe now. So a lot of times we will see that where the private builder just doesn't connect that smoothly into the city branch piping. So again, a little bit of a rough connection, but doesn't appear to be causing any problems. I think it's kind of best case scenario if you're going to have one of those, because like I said, you are just pretty much dropping straight off the side of a cliff, and then you get that little bit of a lip at the bottom, and so things are jumping up over the top of it. But something to keep an eye on for sure. There's 20 feet. And even though this is city branch piping, technically all of this will be buyer-owner responsibility. approaching 35 feet. "45 feet. We're going to drop into the city lateral right about here. So we'll call that the city lateral at 53 feet. We're going to turn off the water and kind of drain everything out just so we can have a look at that, a little bit of an offset there again. But like I said, it doesn't appear to be causing any problems at this point, so we would just, I think the recommendation is just keeping an eye on things. So we'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years just to keep an eye on these things. If in the, I think that you also have to go into this realistically, knowing that, you know, if in the future some pipe leveling happened there, if the offset happened to worsen over time, or if we did start to see some buildup and snagging toilet paper, stuff like that, then a repair may be required here, may need to happen in the future. But again, as of right now, the pipe is showing no signs of problems, just a little bit of a rough connection. We do not really foresee anything, but it's hard to predict what might happen in the future as far as the pipe leveling over time or the offset worsening or anything like that. But as of right now, it does appear to be in working condition and passes inspection. I'm going to turn off the microphone for the pullback. We keep the camera rolling for a second, look at everything. So it was a 4-inch PVC into a 3034 into the city sewer at 53 feet, and this will be the end, officially a buyer-owner responsibility. And again, our sewer pipe appeared to be in good working condition and passes inspection, and the recommendation is just keeping an eye on things.